YouTube, what's going on? This is your boy DbKicks. We're back with another video, and today I have part 1 of 4 of the Adidas Ivy Park Beyonce collection. I have 3 pairs, but there's actually 4, but this is the first review out of the 3 that I caught. So with that being said, if you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel, man. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell so you know when your boy is dropping some heat, man. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the pickup of the day. Now, this is the Adidas Nite Jogger, the cream colorway, and it does come in a white box. It's got like a sleeve over it. I'll take that off for you guys. But it is just an all white box with the 3 stripes on it. Adidas on one side, Ivy Park on the other side. This is a size 7.5 Ivy Park Nite Jogger, and the color is I don't know what that says. How do you pronounce that? Yeah, and it is a pull-out box, and this pair is already accounted for. This is going to my sister because this was the one she really wanted. So I was like, you know what, I'll let you get it. Ray J challenge, man. It got a little hot in this room. It's usually freezing in here, but I actually got the heat on today, so I just had to take this hat off real quick, man. But here it is. Here is the cream colorway of the Adidas Ivy Park. Now, there will not be an on feet of this shoe. These are too small for me, but let's run through the details, man. This is going to be one of the best reviews you will get on this shoe. Best look. So, ladies or gentlemen out there, if you are looking to get a pair of the Ivy Park Nite Joggers, then I'm going to run through all the details of the shoe, sizing information, because I am familiar with this shoe, and I can tell you guys what size you need to get as well. So let's get into it right now. Alright, so here is the cream Nite Jogger, and first thing I do want to say is Adidas, Beyonce, y'all killed this damn collection. Alright, dope collection. It's a good collection, man. I love what they did. I think Beyonce did a good job, and I like how she put her spin on a newer model and not just kind of just saying, alright, well, let's put the Nite Jogger and let's write Beyonce on the side or something like that. They did not take a lazy approach. The rollout with this collection, everything was on point with it. But anyways, starting off with your lateral side, you do have a predominantly cream upper, and you'll notice hits of orange, a little bit of maroon, and grays and white, of course. Now, this upper is an entire nylon material. You do have 3 stripes on the side, and these 3 stripes are reflective material. Outlining the 3 stripes on this shoe, it is in a burgundy color or maroon, whichever you want to call it. Get a closer look at that. You will notice it has like a texture to it, but when you get to the toe box, it's completely smooth. Right below that, you do have a plastic heel cup. Now, this is used for stability, so you know, if you're stepping into the sneaker and if you don't have any type of support here, this material is kind of flimsy. You guys can see that it's kind of flimsy, so imagine, you know, not having that support there. So that's what that's for, if you, in case you're wondering if it's just there just because. More suede detailing and cream. Going to the toe box, you do have a 3M reflective material that extends from the cream part of the shoe all the way to the toe of the shoe, where you have a nice gray suede. Quality on this shoe is absolutely A1, guys. I promise you that. Nylon toe box. Work your way up the toe box. You do have orange stitching, and right below that, you have more of that light gray suede. And if you guys notice, usually right here you'll have just like a lace, like dubray, or just a normal lace loop. She replaced that with a plastic, kind of like a buckle almost. And that is what the shoelaces are running through. These orange shoelaces are 3M reflective. You guys can see the detailing running throughout the laces, holding the laces of the shoes in place at the bottom and at the collar of the shoe. You do have maroon detailing with white stitching in between it. Now, that is not 3M reflective. Working your way up the tongue, you do have a lace lock. It almost looks like a little bomb from Mario or something. The tongue is a foam material, and at the top you have Ivy Park on one shoe, Adidas on the right shoe. Medial side of the shoe, you do have pretty much the same thing going on. 3 stripes, reflective detailing, all that good stuff. And you do have a suede patch right here, and that suede patch, it again is the same material that's on the toe box of the shoe. and that rope system goes from all the way from the top of the shoe near the toe box all the way to the back. So here's where that whole system ties in, which is honestly, it's kind of like more of an aesthetic thing. I don't want to say it's useless, but it's more of an aesthetic thing, because if you pull it, it really doesn't do anything. It's kind of just holding everything together. Mesh detailing on the heel of the shoe, and it's not picking up very well, but you do have Adidas and 3M reflective right on the heel of the shoe in all cream. Inside of the shoe, you do have Adidas Ivy Park, and you cannot forget about a full length Boost midsole. Now, if you're not familiar with Boost technology, Boost is Adidas' top cushioning system. In my opinion, it is the most expensive, but it's extremely comfortable. So you have a full length Boost midsole, not as comfortable as the Ultra Boost though. And completing the sneaker, you do have an all cream outsole with hits of gray. You guys can see the different patterns and the traction on the shoe. Very nice shoe, very good quality on it. I like these a lot. I think these are very good. I think male or female can rock these. Now, these are unisex. I'll get into sizing in a second, but just comment down below, man, what y'all think about these. I think they're pretty dope. And you cannot forget about the right shoe. You do get an Ivy Park big long tag thing, I guess. Now, the retail on this pair was $160, and of course it sold out immediately. I know pairs have been like restocking here and there. I'm not sure who still has them in stock, to be honest, and I do not know who has them online anymore. Like I said earlier, she did her thing with this collection. Now, if you guys are wondering about sizing, I would stay true to size. And real quick, just to show you guys some of the differences, I like to do this in my videos if I have a pair. So this is a standard Nite Jogger. You guys can see how the tongue is just a deconstructed foam material, and then you guys can see what they did to this tongue. So she made a lot of changes, including the lacing system, the heel of the shoe. The materials are all different, and if you look closely right here, more 3M Ivy Park detailing right below the laces. Very dope shoe. I like the Nite Jogger. With that being said, that pair, the black pair of Nite Joggers that I have, are a 7.5, because at first when I tried them on, they felt big, but when I actually went to wear them after I purchased the shoe, I realized they were too small. So with that being said, I recommend, if you're gonna get this shoe, I recommend going true to size on this pair. I did go through some reviews on Adidas website. A lot of people felt like they fit kind of big, and I can kind of understand that because of the material. It's a wider sneaker, but just to play it safe, I recommend going true to size. Or if you can, go to your nearest Foot Locker Adidas store if you guys have one. Ask to try on an Adidas Nite Jogger and see how it works out for you if you're thinking about paying resale, because all these sneakers are going for above retail currently on StockX and GOAT and etc. So definitely go try a pair on before you purchase them. But I recommend going true to size, and so do a lot of other people. And just as a reference, I went and tried this pair on, and they fit exactly like the black pair that I have. This is a men's 7.5, women's 8.5. So just use that as a reference. Let me know what you guys think about the Adidas Ivy Park Nite Jogger. I think the entire collection, I think they did their thing. My personal favorite is the Ultra Boost. You guys will see that review later. So these are claims, so sorry about that if you were trying to find them. I've had actually a few like family members and stuff like that reach out to me about, hey, do you have this or that size? Because a lot of people want this shoe, man. Like, this was a hot collection, and I've heard she's going to do another one, and I can see it doing the same exact way. Hopefully that helped out some of you guys with sizing information or whatnot. Thank you guys for watching, man. Greatly appreciate it. We're working, grinding every single day, and we are out of here.